What happens when the First Lady and the President's most trusted aide appear to be competing for space around the same man? That is the question now swirling around the White House. Donald Trump's executive assistant, Natalie Harp, has become one of the most visible people in his orbit. She is almost always nearby, carrying information, managing material for Trump, and putting out his Truth Social posts. But her extraordinary access to the president has also triggered speculation about another powerful figure, Melania Trump. So, is there really a feud between the First Lady and Harp? Or is this simply another example of how unusual Trump's inner circle has become? Let's break it down. Natalie Harp is a 35-year-old California-born Trump aide who currently holds the titles of Special Assistant and Executive Assistant to the President. Her relationship with Trump goes back several years. In 2019, Harp appeared on Fox News and spoke about surviving bone cancer, crediting a legislation signed by Trump with helping her get access to treatment. Trump later invited her to speak at the Republican National Convention. She subsequently worked as an anchor for the right-wing One America News Network before joining Trump's team in 2022. Since then, Harp has moved remarkably close to the president. She carries a portable printer with her and can reportedly provide Trump with articles, social media posts, and other information throughout the day. That is how she earned the nickname Trump's Human Printer. But her access goes far beyond printing documents. Reports have described her as a gatekeeper who operates outside the normal White House chain of command. And that is where the story gets much more intriguing. According to reports, Harp has gone to extraordinary lengths to remain close to Trump. In 2023, when Trump moved his campaign operation to Bedminster, New Jersey, Harp reportedly did not initially have a room. She allegedly found sleeping arrangements nearby, including using a maid's area and later staying in a women's locker room. Another striking claim is that Harp reportedly left letters for Trump in his personal spaces. During a 2023 court appearance in New York, reports said Harp was denied a place in Trump's motorcade. She allegedly insisted that Trump had personally asked her to attend. When she was unable to get a seat, reports said she climbed into the trunk of an SUV rather than be left behind.
Trump's best friends are people who are his fan club, and so she's his biggest fan. And so that's probably why he likes her. And she's good looking.
These incidents have added to the perception that Harp's loyalty to Trump is unusually intense. Trump himself has reportedly described Harp as someone who would never abandon him. And that closeness became even more significant during a dramatic episode involving Trump's aircraft. Natalie Harp has been thrust into the spotlight after an explosive Washington Post report revealed that Trump switched planes over threats from Iran while leaving Turkey after the NATO summit in July. Trump made a secret aircraft switch, leaving most senior officials and members of the White House press corps on another plane. Harp was among a handful of people who accompanied Trump. That decision immediately drew attention. Why was Harp considered important enough to be among the select group traveling with the president during such a sensitive security situation? Sources later described Harp as something like a comfort blanket for Trump. Her brother Preston Harp has also publicly questioned the closeness of their relationship, calling it unhealthy.
That's like an unhealthy obsession with someone if you're going to jump into the trunk of their car,
Others have defended the relationship by describing it as more like a father-daughter dynamic, but the questions have only intensified, and now there has been a fresh political jab over that relationship. Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff recently accused Trump of being more interested in traveling with Natalie Harp than focusing on his presidential duties.
While the sailors on the Lincoln fight his war, while he fruitlessly drains our munitions and oil reserves, the president sleeps through his meetings. He golfs and trades stocks. See, he doesn't want to do the job. He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace.
In response, Trump mocked Ossoff as a Pee Wee Herman lookalike, but deflected from answering anything directly about Natalie Harp.
Yesterday, John Ossoff said you'd rather travel with your aide, Natalie Harp, and build the ballroom than do your job as president. What is your response, John Ossoff?
You mean Pee Wee Herman? Pee Wee Herman lookalike? No, I would much rather do other things. We're building a great facility here. We're fixing a White House that hasn't been taken care of.
But while politicians traded barbs over Harp, another question was becoming harder to ignore. Where was Melania? According to sources, Harp's constant presence may help explain Melania's limited appearances with her husband. Reports claim that Melania's public appearances alongside Trump were carefully arranged and that she would avoid events if Harp was present. The claim is striking because it suggests that this may not simply be about scheduling or personal preference. It could point to a deeper tension over who has access to Trump and under what circumstances. Melania has also maintained a relatively low profile during Trump's second term. According to the reports, she appeared publicly only a limited number of times after Trump returned to office in 2025, and her appearances in 2026 have also been relatively rare. After more than a month away from the public eye, Melania Trump has now made her return. The First Lady appeared at the White House on Thursday, where she delivered remarks at the Rose Garden to promote her foster care initiative. And she even joked about her long absence.
I heard you missed me. Here I am.
Melania Trump had appeared in public just 38 days this year, making her month-long absence hard to miss. And that comeback is happening precisely as Natalie Harp's influence around Trump continues to attract attention. So, is Melania returning because she wants to reclaim her space? Or is the timing simply coincidental? Either way, in the White House, who stands closest to the president can mean influence. And the big question remains, why has Melania been away while Harp stayed by Trump's side?